Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy if you are new here. Today's video is just going to be about my breast augmentation. I thought I would talk to you guys about the procedure, how it went and how I'm feeling about it. I'm currently 4 months post-op, I believe, and I did record the initial week post-op, if that's the word. So I'll be inserting some clips of my recovery process and just thought I'll just chin wag with you guys and let you know the details if you are interested. Please do not forget to subscribe and comment if you do enjoy this video and you want to watch more videos from me. I hope you enjoy. Please do excuse me, I have not recorded a video in such a long time, so I just feel really awkward and my background is not the best, so I do apologise. So as I mentioned, I got a breast augmentation. I have always wanted to get a breast augmentation. I had a really small bust. I actually initially thought I was a 32B, but when I ended up having my consultation, I ended up realising that I wasn't. I was actually like I was a 32A. So yeah, I've always wanted to get them done. This is not a promotion for anybody to get surgery. I just thought I would talk about my own experience, so just don't feel that you need to be pressured into getting any sort of surgery, but I'm just here to just talk about my experience if you are interested. I am 30 years old, so I feel like I have waited a very long time to make this decision. I've wanted to do it for a very long time, so it's a very serious decision to make, I believe, and you shouldn't just do it on a whim. So I went with Enhanced Medical in Hammersmith, based in London. I know that they have another hospital outside London. I can't really remember exactly where that location is, but I went to the Hammersmith location. Apologies, I've got the details on my phone, so I'm just looking at my phone. I ended up having a consultation beginning of last year I had a consultation at the beginning of last year and I just met with my doctor. We had a chat. He had a look at my bust size and we talked about what I wanted and he gave his recommendations. After that consultation, I ended up having an additional consultation, I believe 6 months after, because there's a particular amount of time that this hospital likes you to have your consultation before your surgery, if that makes sense. So I went for a second one, and basically in that second consultation we actually did a virtual scan of my breast, and then my doctor was actually called, what's his name? I've actually forgotten. I think it was Dr. Seno. Dr. Seno was my surgeon. Dr. Seno scanned my bust, and based on the CC I wanted, he was able to enhance it for me to see. I probably have said it already, but I initially was told that one is bigger than the other, so we were initially going to go with 375cc on one side and 400cc in the other side. In the second consultation, we agreed that the difference wasn't that much and I could get away with having the same cc for both breasts. So I ended up choosing 400cc. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to insert my footage from the day of surgery. I was absolutely petrified. I was really stressed because it was during a time that there was a tube strike. And I don't know why, I just didn't want to take an Uber because I was really nervous. So I ended up having an appointment which was around like 7 or 8 in the morning. And the whole process just went really quick. But all in all, I had an amazing experience and I felt like the surgery day was absolutely fine. I was so out of it in terms of medication that I thought, you know what, yeah, I'm fine. This isn't painful, I'm good. As soon as that medication wore off, oh my goodness, as soon as that medication wore off, I couldn't think straight. I am gonna be inserting some clips now of my recovery process. Hey, so I'm back now from my surgery, and I'm actually feeling okay. I'm not doing well today. Oh, I could not sleep. I know that's probably just because the drugs that they gave me during the surgery is probably still kicking in. In terms of like restriction and stuff, I'm doing okay. It's just hard to like move. Once I sit down, it's hard to like adjust myself. So basically I got to the clinic at 7 AM. I just had to do like a urinal sample just to make sure I wasn't pregnant. They also asked me a few questions, like double checking the implant sizes, the type of implant. They checked my BMI. And it was like, honestly, it was such a nice experience. They initially took me into like a private room where they gave me like a gown, etc. And they were really nice. I ended up getting, like Dr. Sene came in and he did all the marks on my chest. And we went again for 400cc. It was a smooth implant, it was a mentor. And he said he did it under the muscle. It was so weird because They laid me on the bed and they were just speaking to me, having a little chat, asking me random questions while still putting in the, I forgot what it's called, but that thing in your arm. And I just remember like slowly doing this and getting dizzy, and that's what I can remember. Straight after, I like woke up and there was a guy just waking me up. And I felt fine, like I thought I was going to be so out of it, like, and sick, but I felt really, really fine, and that just made me feel so much more better. They gave me a Pret sandwich, some biscuits, some crisps, some juice, some water, and it was amazing. Like, I only had like a few bites, but it was still helpful. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying, like when I'm trying to adjust my body to the chair, it just doesn't want to, In terms of like sensations and like pain, I've not felt any pain yet. I initially was like, my back was really, really sore. And in terms of my breast, it's like everyone says, it's like a little bit like someone sitting on my chest. But what they've ended up doing is I've got my surgical bra, but they've also put the band on top. And you can still see the markings from where Dr. Sinat drew on me. I have to keep the bra on for 7 days. I think she said I need to double check, she wrote the notes and I was so gone when she was telling me this. She said I can shower and bathe, but just avoiding like the incision areas and like the chest area here, so that was good. I don't have to worry about that, but I have to keep the bra on for 7 days until I go and have my face-to-face consultation with the nurse, and then I can start switching out the bras. I have to keep the breast band on for 3 weeks, and so far it's like it's not irritating me. The nurse that was dealing with me was so sweet. She like was like, if it's irritating you, just tuck some material. She tucked this one in for me. And in terms of like medication, they've given me some antibiotics, and she kindly enough like wrote on there the times that I should start taking it, and she also gave me some codeine. I did have a little sneak peek and I really like them. I love them, so yeah. This is the day after. So last night I could not sleep. I think I had about 2 hours sleep. I had to move back to, I was sleeping in bed and I had to move back to my couch because it just was not comfortable. Today, I've been getting more sensation in my areolas. They're really, really sensitive. They're still pretty numb, but I'm feeling like a tingling sensation near both of them. Breathing hurts. I have to be very gentle with my breathing. The center part of my chest is extremely tight, and that's what's bothering me the most, if I'm honest with you, is that the tightness there. I did end up using some paracetamol and codeine last night, and I took another dose this morning because I was just like, I can't hack it without a pain relief. I've noticed that I'm less mobile in my upper body, like to go, when I go toilet, it's difficult. To just even put this top and shorts on was difficult, to brush my hair. Even just to do this, yeah, it's really difficult. I was getting upset, but then I was like, Amy, you made this decision, like, suck it up. When I can't explain it, but it's like, it's not pain, it's soreness, numbness, and it's just pressure. You're getting a lot of pressure on your chest. There's a lot more effort when it comes into breathing and moving around, and it's sore. You can't do much, unfortunately. You are like having to ask someone else to do stuff for you. Like, my partner is doing everything, like, just to help me sit down. He's helping me sit down. He's helping me scratch my back. Like, this is some places I can't reach. But yeah. At the moment, I've not touched it, I'm not peeking, I'm not doing anything. I'm starting to leave it because it's so tender. But there's no sensation in them. They're pretty flared. I know when I watched other girls, they mentioned how the areolas were really big. And I just, from the feeling of them, I know that they're stretched. So I'm kind of petrified for when I go back to the clinic next week. So yeah, I went back and forth with feeling okay to then not feeling okay, and it was just based off of the medication. I was prescribed a painkiller, but what I found with the painkiller is that it would work for maybe half an hour and then it wouldn't work again. As I've mentioned in the clips, there was a lot of pressure. I felt a lot of pressure on my chest, but that wasn't the issue. My back was the issue. I could not relax because my back was in so much pain. It was unbearable. I could not sleep. At the initial stage of first day or two of my post-op, I think the first 2 days post-op, I didn't have a pregnancy pillow, or so it made it really uncomfortable for me to sleep, which made it even worse. So one thing I would recommend is that you just make sure you order things in time. My issue is that I ordered it and it was delayed, and I should have just ordered it way in advance. So things like a pregnancy pillow or even an armrest. What really helped for me was those pillows that you put around your neck when you fly. Just make sure you have those things in preparation, because it's really going to help with your recovery. I definitely feel like because I wasn't relaxing properly, my my stitches, not stitches, I think it was glued together, but the incision hadn't healed in the first week like we had hoped, so I had to keep the bra on for an additional week. But after I managed to get the pillows, I was able to heal properly, basically. So I will insert some additional footage here which shows my bust before and after the surgery, just so that you can see a difference. And obviously right now I feel like it looks completely different to what I've showed you. So yeah, I think from the last time I did the before and afters, if I have included them, it's much different to how they look now. I feel like this one has dropped way more than this one, but they just look way more settled than they did before. They look like absolute bullets and I was petrified. I definitely felt like I wanted to go a bit bigger, but I feel like now that I've seen them, I think they're fine. They're not too much. But you can let me know what you think. Now I'm really happy because now I don't have to wear a push-up bra. Every time I would go out, I had to have a push-up bra. And obviously with tops like this, for example, it's very difficult to wear that type of bra. Whereas now I don't have to worry about that. I'm happy. I'm good to go. So I am very happy with my results, but obviously they are still going to change in the next couple of months, and I'm not due to have a further consultation until I think 6 months time. So I think that's in 2 months time. They have said that it takes up to a year to see like the full results, so I'm really excited to see them fully settled. I have mentioned in the clips, if I have included it, sorry, about the surgery bras that they made me wear. I still wear them at night sometimes because I feel like I need the support. I don't know why, I might be just overthinking it, but I sometimes do wear them still at night just to give me that extra support. And even when it comes to exercise, I am really careful when it comes to upper body work because I can still feel a little bit of strain down there, so I just need to be extra careful. One main reason why I wanted to do this video is because when I was researching into breast augmentations, I didn't see a lot of dark skin women doing the videos, and I really was interested in terms of like scarring and if you would get a keloid. Because my doctor, my surgeon, wasn't 100%, he couldn't guarantee what the scarring would be like on my skin because obviously with darker skin, you're prone to have keloids. Luckily with me, I don't have any sort of like texture or keloid type scarring. It's very much smooth. You can just see there's darkness where the incisions have been basically. And I've just been advised to use bio oil every day and massage them. You can't see them unless I lift them up, so it doesn't really bother me at all if they don't fade. But that's something you should definitely take into consideration if you are of a darker complexion and you want to get your breasts done. Can I think if there's anything else I've forgotten about? No. I think no, all in all, I'm actually generally really happy with my experience. I'm really happy with how they look now. I think they do look much better than the before and after clips I recorded initially. But if you have any questions in terms of the process of getting your breasts done or any questions whatsoever, please just leave them down below and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Yeah, very happy.